it's Deepika, and I am really excited for today's video because I finally got this in the mail and I have been waiting to get it for the second it was announced that it was going live. It's the KK Beauty Cream Contour and Highlight Kit, and I got the shade Dark. They just did like a relaunch of it online and I believe it's sold out. I'm sure they're gonna restock again. I spent my own dollar bills on this product and I'm so excited to be sharing my first impressions with you guys. I've heard mixed reviews across the board, and at this point I really just want to freaking try it for myself and see what I think of the product. As you guys know, I did a review on the KK Beauty / Kylie Cosmetics nude lipsticks that launched a while ago. I will link in the description below how to watch my review on that if you haven't already seen it. I am not a Kardashian family hater. I admire how they're all dealing with this Rob Kardashian China stuff because I don't know how any family member can deal with that situation. But back to the makeup. I love the color and the pink branding that Kim has going on. The packaging, you know, it's cute. It's cute and simple. It kind of reminds me of, you know, like how Pat McGrath has it in like a bag with like sequins inside. Comes with this note. I can't wait to see what the looks you create and to share with everything I have coming up with KK Beauty Kim. Apparently, I don't know how to read. Sorry, guys. And then the other side has like a how-to guide. And here are the products in the flesh. Oh. I've been very curious about this sponge situations here. So I got the dark set, which is the third one down. There's 2 shades lighter, then there's dark, and then there's one even darker than this. I know that Kim said that she uses dark sometimes when she wants a heavier contour, and then the shade light one right before that for her like normal day-to-day. Sorry, I'm like really craving Sour Patch right now. I hate when the red ones are done though, you know? It's like the worst feeling in the world. Who doesn't like the red ones? So they say to prep your skin with your favorite primer, followed by foundation and concealer, but that's like not what she does in her tutorials, so I'm not gonna do that either. Let's just see how this looks on the raw and real flesh of skin. So the dark contour stick right here. So I guess there's 2 different sides to it. I've seen some people's come out, but mine has been successful and not. This side seems to be a slightly darker shade. That way you have options, which is cool. Okay, and the other thing that people I've been seeing say comments about is the amount of product in these for the price point. I believe I paid $48. Did I pay $48? I think I paid $48. And you can see this is how much product is in on both sides. I mean, in general, you guys know I love things in stick format. Like, I love it because it's so easy for when you're on the go. I'm gonna start with the lighter side just to see what I think about it. So these are where I normally contour my face. It's right here on the jawline, on the forehead line, down the sides of the nose. My first thought is that the product comes on super creamy, which was a plus. This is not the color I would use to contour my face. It's a little too brown. I'm gonna try and go over it with the darker end of the stick. So the darker end of the dark contour stick is the color I would use to contour on my skin tone. Ta-da! Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the matte highlighter. So you can see that it has the matte highlight side and then the shimmery highlight. I think it's cool that she provides like a breakdown because I know a lot of people find contouring to be a little intimidating. Everyone contours differently. Some people do their contour first and then they do the highlighter part after and they blend it in. I'm just gonna do both on my face so you guys can fully see what this looks like. For some reason I was picturing the highlight to be completely different than the color that it is. This I don't mind so much, the matte highlight on my face. It looks like a copper rose gold, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just was not expecting that to be the shade she would have picked. I'm gonna put it where I normally would do a matte highlight. All right, let's put that right back in. All right, so I'm gonna open a little less of it out and keep it so it's a little smaller so it doesn't fall out. This is really creamy, you guys. That's definitely a positive thing. I like to prep my lid also with matte highlights. I find that it has a good yellow undertone, which is hard for people with my color skin. We always look for yellow undertone products. Now for the tool inside that comes with every single product. One side looks like a mini beauty blender and one side is like a traditional kind of really coarse brush. I heard her say that she designed this because of a MAC brush that she really loved. I saw her do this and I always like to wet any type of sponge situation I use too. And Touch is one of my go-to kind of sprays right now, and that's what she did. I know some people were complaining about the blending brush being too small, but I think the positive side of that for me is that I like to keep things small that can fit in my bag and travel. And this is like a really good travel friendly size. When it's on the forehead line, I like to go outward towards the hairline. You can see I'm doing sort of like a dabbing situation. So on my nose, I usually just like honestly use my finger, or I take like a thin brush to do it so it really gets it to be a short defined line. But since we have this tool situation, I want to do it that way. Okay, I just realized that I did the exact opposite of what she said. On her thing, she said to use the brush to blend in the contour. I definitely used the Beauty Blender side of it. Whoops. So now I'm gonna try this side. Okay, it's a little ashy there. At this point, I'm kind of just flipping back and forth onto the brush side and the other side too. Did you guys see how I was blending it up here? But as I did that, it actually took off the product. I'm actually gonna use the brush side rather than using the blending side, which is what she says to use. Looks kind of cray right here. Under the eye area and on top of the lid, I don't hate it at all. I know my skin, and I know that if I did have foundation and concealer on, that the way that this product would wear underneath my eye would actually be great for contouring. I personally have more gray overcast around my mouth area, so it looks ashy on this part of the skin, but I don't always contour on that part of the skin anyway, so I really do like the yellow undertone that it has under the eye area. As far as the contour stick goes, the lighter brown side I would not use on myself, and I would use the darker one, and I'm gonna kind of go back in and show you guys. I'm gonna try to do the blending brush because that's what she recommends using. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe she's right. This does work a little better. I hope you guys can see the difference as I'm like layering this on. Okay, now I want to see how the shimmer side works. I just wouldn't have done this color for the dark set. I wouldn't use it as a highlight on this part of my face because I like that to be a little bit more gold. This looks like a bronzy shade, but I think it'd be a pretty shadow, so let's go for it. I just appreciate the versatility of any stick product. You guys know I have a whole tutorial on how to do your makeup with all stick products. There's some creasing happening on my lids, but that is a natural thing that happens for me. I mean, it's really pretty carried through under the eye too. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, so for me, the highlight makes the most sense on your eyes. I wouldn't use this highlighter color on the bridge of my nose under the brow bone. Okay, I didn't like the brown eyelet, so now I'm doing the shimmery shadow. Feels kind of Pat McGrath-y. This is the final look. Keep in mind that this is literally what it looks like when I don't have any foundation on, any concealer on. Literally the only other things I added onto my face was some mascara and a little bit of eyeliner on my waterline, and that is it. The dark side of the contour stick was the right color for me. The lighter side of it, the brown side, I wouldn't use, period. I wouldn't use it on my lips, I wouldn't use it on my eyes, I wouldn't use it like at all. Then when you move on to the highlight stick, the matte highlight of this stick, I have a gray overcast at this part of my face, but so do a lot of products without color correcting on my face. So right here, it does take some color correcting before I use this. So do I think that this would be what I would use on the bridge of my nose and under my eye? The answer is yes. As far as the highlighter part that's shimmery goes, I was completely shocked at the color that it was. I was expecting it to be more of a gold, and it's more of like a bronzy copper. So basically, I think that their highlighter is a beautiful eyeshadow color. It's like a pretty lip color too. As far as this brush thing goes, people were hating on it a lot. I don't hate it. Like, there's no part of me that hates this thing. Would I buy it on its own? No. With the kit in mind and the fact that this is like really easy for on the go and having the option of versatility of both, it like works. I would not use these products on its own. They are things that I would add in addition to my makeup collection. I wish I could like combine the dark contour stick with the shimmery shadow stick in one, or maybe even like the dark shadow stick with the highlight stick. I'm just so excited that Kim Kardashian started a makeup line. I feel like it is a long time coming. Like, she is the queen of contouring, so it like totally makes sense that she came out with this kit. As a beauty blogger, I'm very fortunate that I get a lot of things sent to me for free. I spent my own dollars to buy this because I basically wanted to support Kim Kardashian with her makeup line. Hi, fangirl over here. KKW, hello. You gotta be like a little excited, right? Right. Hi guys, okay, so I am in the Uber on my way to Miami, and I just wanted to give a quick update on the KKW since I'm wearing it right now. I feel like now that I'm wearing it out into like daylight, I like it more than I was expecting. I didn't even have time to set it with like a powder or anything, but all I keep thinking about is how much better it would work and look if I had actually put on foundation and concealer, so I will do that another time. This is what my skin looks like when I did use foundation and concealer, and then put on the KK Beauty stuff on top of it. I've decided that this side is of no use to me. It like rubs off the product. And then I use this side of the brush to do the contour part. And then I use a normal beauty blender to do the rest of my makeup and blend it in. It's still the best thing for me to blend out product. My consensus is still the same. So many people were snapping me being like, are you going to give a positive review to like kiss their butt? Kim Kardashian's probably never going to see this, so I don't know why I would care about that. I'm laying out the facts, what I thought of it, and want you guys to make your own decision about the product. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And let me know in the comments below if you're as excited to see what else is coming out from KKW Beauty as I am, clearly. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.